Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. Hi, I'm Nine, if you've not met me, and if you have, welcome back, my dear friends. So it is time to do our weekly vibes. What do we need to know about this week? About love, money, worry, and advice. And as always, I have my angel cards. So I'm going to put a little video here, take some time to think about what number resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. Then go to that number and find out what your week looks like. So, for my friends in group 1, what do we need to know about love? We got the Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles, there's always worry around family, friends, and even yourself about health and financial issues. Things may be a little bit tough right now, and you're feeling left out. You feel you're not part of it. It's like you're just looking around going, well, why is everybody else doing okay and I'm not? It's really... it's really a card that says, listen, you might be having a difficult time, but this is a good time to go in and look inside of yourself, because there are people there that are there to help. You can, on your own, ask God for help or ask the universe for help. So, or if this is like a friend, maybe you need to have, maybe they need to talk and just rant about whatever's going wrong, and you're there to help them along. So when it comes to money, we got the Hermit. So financially, when you come to the Hermit, you're looking at somebody who needs to review their finances. Make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Make sure that your money is, somebody hasn't made a mistake and charge something to your account that you didn't check, and it could be like small amounts that you're not noticing. So it's just really take a look at the finer points, make sure you're checking your bank card and kind of going through. And when it comes to work, this is really about, like, you need a break. You need to take a break, and you really need to center yourself, go inside and ask yourself, are you doing the right things? Are you balancing out everything when it comes to your work and your life outside of work? So, worry. Worry, we got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is like, got a plan and let's get on to it right away. So I think for you, there's a fear of what's to come. It's a fear of what you're doing today going to make a better future? And for a lot of people, there seems to be a man here that's influencing you. And the truth is, you don't know if he's influencing you for the good or for the not so good. So be careful or wary if you're depending on a man. This is a card of, when it comes to your fears, you got to make a plan and then start the action and just go with it. And know that everything's going to be okay. But unfortunately, we worry about that kind of stuff. And as the you got the Knight of Pentacles as your final advice card. The slow and the steady. And with the Knight of Pentacles, oftentimes there's a traumatic experience that happened in the past, and that certainly stopped you from moving ahead. So this is a card of, there's going to be obstacles, and there's so much going on, and you're trying to rush into it. You're trying to do it as quickly. I mean, you've got the king, plan it and do it. So I think this card is saying, hey, whatever it is that's on your plate, slow down. Timing is everything. And this is really telling you to slow down, take a break. There's what's happening in your now, but there's also something that happened in your past that's really affecting your now. And you have to acknowledge that and let it go, because I promise you, slow and steady, you'll win the race. So now it's time for the angel card. So I want you to stop, take a deep breath. Think about what it is that you'd like to get some advice on. Think about a question that maybe has a yes, no, or maybe has its answer. Just really just concentrate on what you'd like to know, and let the angels help guide you. Just really think about it. Do you have your thought, your question, your situation? What do the angels have to say? It's up to you. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. So for my group number 2, what do we need to know about love? We got the moon. So, the moon is all about illusion. When it comes to your family, friends, or your co-workers, there may be some hidden things happening behind the scenes that you don't know about. This could be like literally something about, a company changing over or doing something, or a family secret that you haven't found out yet, or your friend has kept a secret away from you. There's something hidden from you, and your intuition's going to take over. You're going to feel it. But your best advice is to let it go to the universe. If it's for you to know, you'll find out in the time that you need to find out. But with the moon, I think you already have some inclination of what we're talking about. When it comes to money, we got the Two of Pentacles. So when it comes to finances, the Two of Pentacles means like, hey, it's under the Temperance card. So it's like balance things out. And as long as things are balanced out, you have a happy day and a happy life. And right now you're able to kind of balance things out. You're able to balance your life and your work, and all seems well. But when it comes to your finances, it might come to a point where you may have to choose between a couple of things that mean, something that's important to you. It's like the heavily weighing two situations, but you can only choose one. So I think, you could be looking at a job offer, and you don't know if you want to move or not. You could be looking at a work situation in which the balance is not in the office, and you're the person that would be able to balance things. So really, finances or work, just make sure you're keeping everything balanced. So for worry, we have the Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, words can hurt or words can help. And this week, you're worried about a situation that is confusing. It's been on the go for a while, and somebody needs to just cut it and Stop, tell the truth, and get this situation over with. You're so stressed. You don't want to be the one that does it, but you can see it. And you know something has to be done about it. So truth is on your side. Um, it'll cause a little pain. And it could be that for some, this could be somebody of a higher power, like a boss or something like that, where papers are being trumped up, being trumped up. So be careful about that. That is something to be worried about. But you know what to do. When it comes to advice, we've got the King of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles, it's almost like dream it. Dream it into reality. Picture it, feel it, think about it, and it will be yours. This is a time for you to manifest. So even if things are not going perfect in your life and it just feels like there's some shadowy stuff happening, it's going to turn out okay, but you need to change your perspective. You need to change the way that you're thinking about all the situations in your life. You think about what it is that you want, not what you have that you don't want. So think about what you want, whatever that situation is, whatever that thing is, whatever it could be. Think about it. Keep thinking about it. Keep feeling about it, and you'll be able to manifest it. That's good. So we have our angel cards where we get to ask a yes, no, maybe question, or just get some really good advice. So for you, take a deep breath. What advice do you need from the angels? She wants to come out. No need to worry. Your worries and concerns regarding your questions are unnecessary. Your angels have the situation well in hand and everything is going to turn out perfectly. Obsessing over the subject isn't helpful. The energy of fear and worry only slows down the eventual manifestation of your desires. Visualize loving and happy outcomes and keep your thoughts positive. Very soon you will wonder why you were worrying about it at all. So for my friends in group 3, what do we need to know about love? We got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot of things that are swirling around you that you have no ability to affect, and it's like it's outside of your ability to do anything. So you've just kind of got to step back and keep a good thought. You know, your perspective, wherever you land on the wheel, it could be good or bad based on your perspective. So for you, I think something outside within your friend group, your family, there's some major changes happening and you are going to see them, you're going to be part of them and hopefully support. When it comes to money, we got the 7 of Pentacles. So for a lot of people, when it comes to work, it just feels like, have I done enough? It's just like you feel like you're working and you're doing everything and you're not seeing the results, or you don't, you're worried about the results. You've done the work, you've done the job, you're going to get the harvest. It's going to work out. But when it comes to finances, this could be an indication that you really need to kind of look at everything, see where everything is, and check and maybe have to take out 1 or 2 things, that kind of a thing. And when you take something away, it leaves room for something more to come. So this is not a bad card. When it comes to worry, God bless you. You got the 7 of Cups. There's so many worries happening in your life. Like when it rains, it pours. That's what's happening. And you're just feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling tired. It's like every situation in your life is confusing and outside of your ability to do anything. It's just sort of like you're looking around going, what can I do? And it's stressful at that. And that's what you're stressing about. You're stressing not even about yourself, not even taking care about yourself. You're stressing about everybody else around you. That's hard. Don't do that. And as advice, we got the devil. So whatever situation that you have going on that's affecting you negatively, you can get out of it. You have the ability, the strength, the confidence to be able to get out of it. And it would actually be much more easier than you think. For some people, you're going to have to be really careful about replacing something in your life with an obsession, whether it be food, drinking, shopping, whatever it is. You may replace feelings, replace empty spaces in your life with things that are harmful to you, that don't help you. So you really need to kind of do your best to realize that what you're going through right now, you need not be going through it. It's not being forced upon you. You are willingly doing it. And if you can willingly do it, you can willingly stop doing it. So don't let something come into your life, an obsession that affects your health, affects the way you live. Be safe. Just be safe. And as always, we have our angel cards. Oops. Our angel cards, where we get to ask a question, yes, no, or maybe, or just get some really awesome advice. So I want you to take a deep breath. Do you have your question, your thought? What do the angels have to say? There's something better. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Ask yourself, what would you rather have? The very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled? Sometimes the divine has joys in store for us that we could never imagine on our own. Open your mind and your heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. Trust your angels to guide you in new and exciting directions. So, my darling friends, that is our reading for this week. As always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. I hope all of you have a wonderful week. I thank you for your time, and until the next time, cheerio.